It's Sunday, August 28th, and I'm Mark Friedman, just an American citizen. A beautiful day out, hot, but we'll be complaining in the winter about how cold it is then. So might as well complain, but things are looking good here. No notes, no cents, and please subscribe. Before I begin, last time when I showed the Bebop Deluxe was a Sunset Finish album. I said it was from the 80s. Well, that kind of, the way the guys dressed and the type of album cover was really from the 70s and 80s. It kind of moved its way in through alternative and new wave, and then the metal and the long hair took it from there. So that's where it was. So I think it was the 70s Bebop Deluxe. I've been hearing it a bit on the radio. Listen to Bebop Deluxe, but before we go, Alice Cooper, my favorite Alice Cooper album, Killer, where he gets rid of somebody at the end of the album. I had to play it for a couple of people younger than me, quite younger, and they heard the end. They couldn't believe the end. It's a great ending, and it's just great music all over the place here. So I love Alice Cooper. I'm 18, school's out, but this is the album. I mean, look at this. I mean, you know I've been playing this for years. Alice Cooper, the Killer album. Woo! Crank it up, put it on. Go through your digital stream and just let it soothe the savage soul. Let's get to a little politics today. You know how I feel about Trump. He's a traitor. He's garbage. He's a liar. He's an insurrectionist. He's a coward. I'm upfront about it. I tell you how I feel. But I don't think that's really the issue today. The issue is, that I want to talk about is what's going to happen to him. Is he going to run for president, and can he win the nomination and go from there? And I'm saying that the only thing that matters now with Trump is the 2022 election. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter MAR-A-LAGO, doesn't matter down Atlanta, doesn't matter in New York. None of these investigations matter. They may matter personally to him, but for politically, his supporters are going to support him no matter what happens. But if in November those candidates he supported don't win, the Carrie Lakes of the world, the Doug Mastrianos of the world, the crazies, if they don't win, Trump's in big trouble inside the Republican Party. And they can like him and kind of push him aside, and then all of a sudden you'll probably start seeing all those other Republican hopefuls come running out of everywhere, every pore of the Republican Party to try to run, because they'll see that he isn't as strong as he says he is. So that's really what you look for. Nothing else matters as to whether or not Trump's going to run, because he may then decide, if his candidates don't win, he may decide it's best not to be a presidential candidate, but to try to be a kingmaker and see what he can do to help somebody. So work everybody the way he always does. So keep that in mind. I'm convinced. You can talk all you want about all this stuff. All you want. All that matters is one thing and one thing only. What happens to his candidates in the November 2022 election? That's all that matters. And we'll know in a couple months. And when that happens, you'll know whether or not Trump is going to run for run for renomination with the Republican Party, or he's going to sit back, or if he can even win. That's all you focus on. So vote, vote, vote. Peace.